Okay, guys, what's up? This is Mark from DSUNI, and I just want to make a video on how you can know if your Shopify design is good enough, right? So I commented on a couple of things in this group on Facebook today, and a couple of people were like, "Hey, Mark, I see you have experience in e-commerce. Take a look at my site and let me know what you think." So not always would you have the opportunity to have someone like myself, someone with experience. I mean, I'm not the most experienced person. You can find a lot of people better than me, but I'm just saying, someone with e-commerce experience, look at your site, right? So this is just not a hack. I hate the fucking word hack, but this is just something you can do to like just kind of compare, just kind of figure out if you're doing the right thing. So two guys sent me this question. I'm not gonna put their store on blast, but I can just show you what you should do, right? So one of the guys, he had a t-shirt store selling mom's t-shirts, right? Me personally, I think the t-shirt game is played. The only reason I'm not talking about the niche of the other guy is because I think his one's a little more unique. So I don't want to put that out there and you guys steal it. But one of the guys was like a t-shirt store for moms. And first of all, I think the t-shirt game is a bit played out. Unless you have a killer designer on your team or a good designer on your team, it doesn't need to be killer, but a creative on your team as a partner in this store. Me personally, just as me personally, I'm not like the BNL and all of fucking Shopify dropshipping, right? But I wouldn't really go into that game because you want to be unique and you want to keep knocking stuff out, right? If you think you can keep up with knocking out some good designs, I'll do it. But me personally, like I'm doing some t-shirt stuff for my training store, but I have a designer on the team. It's a very small niche, so it's a little different. So anyway, so this guy has a mom's t-shirt store. So what I would suggest you do is simply, if you want to figure out if your design is good enough, just do a Google search for the whatever niche you're in, right? And that's because you want when someone comes to your website to just be like, boom, I trust this site. You don't want them to even have 5% second thought if they should spend the money there or not. So what Google will give you is if you search for a store in your niche. Okay, so I'm searching for mom's t-shirts. So the first one is Etsy. You don't want to touch that. Etsy, Cafe Press, Spreadshirt. I don't know. I'm guessing that's one of those customized sites. Pinterest. I'm looking for a store in that niche because what you want to do is you want to most likely if the store shows up on the first page of Google, maybe the second page of Google. Um, okay, so I see. Yeah, I found this really a boy's mom's designs. What I want to say is, if this site comes up on the first or second page of Google, chances are they've been doing this for a while. Chances are they have some success, right? Because you're not just gonna, by happenstance, show up on the first page of Google, right? Crazy dog T-shirts, maternity. I don't know what Teespring. No, that's another. Funny T-shirts. Be wild. One mom said. Right. So what you want to do is whatever niche you have, go on Google and search for that niche. Right. When you finish your design, compare the two. Spread should. Oh, this one is customizable. Right. So compare the two. Compare your site and the site that's here. Right. Look at, and I'm talking about simple. So compare if you would trust your site any less than this supposed successful site, right? Then look at how they use the space. Look at how they use the images. I don't really want to see this story, right? One of the challenges from one of the guys that I saw, and she's using my big commerce. Okay, so one of the challenges that I saw on this site on his site that one of the guys asked me is that he used a lot of stock images, and a lot of the images were somewhere with a white background, some were with a black background for the image, and then the background of the site was a whole different situation. So look at the, you see, they even, thanks for dropping it. They even have a live chat, right? Look at what they're doing and compare the two, right? Try to understand from this example. So what you want to do is you look in, you see, I mentioned this in my last video. These guys even have a contact number, right? Because you want trust. You want, remember, yes, people spend a lot of money online, but you want to, these people are putting in their credit cards, their PayPal accounts, right? Shipping fees, contact. So you just want to compare a successful site in your niche and yours to see if if to make sure that your design could hold up, right? Like I had an idea for a leather handbag store. So I would like, so when I finish my design, I might come. Like I would really look at these sites after I finish my design, so I don't just steal. I'm not a creative person, but I don't want to like subconsciously or consciously steal their design, right? But um, but I just want to know that my store could kind of like hold up to some of the other guys. On the leather handbag stuff, I wasn't gonna sell branded items, so that may or may not work. Like I don't know. I'm just like talking out loud, like will leather goods, talking out loud to give you all some ideas. So whatever niche you have, guys, do a Google search for that same niche and stick to the first page, maybe the second page, but stick to the first page to compare. Yeah, a lot of these guys have these pop up to collect emails. That's cool, I guess. I have like some mixed feelings about that, but I don't have any split testing to let you know what I think. All right, so yeah, so that's just a kind of tip on the design on if how you could know if your store could hold up, if it is good without asking someone like myself or a professional or someone who knows what the fuck they're doing, if they're going down the right track. Just compare to successful ones, guys. If you would go on that site and completely trust it. This is not a game, it's a real business. Treat it as such, compare the competition. I mean, there's nothing bad in comparing, right? Make sure you have sign up, login, search, all the things that some of these successful guys have. Anyway, thanks for your time, guys. Hopefully that's helpful. Peace, love, travel the world, love, make that money. Subscribe to the channel, please. Comment if you comment in description and ask a question. I'll respond in a video if necessary. I'll respond to your question in a video. I'll also respond to comments. I do this every day. Peace, guys. Have a good one.